Little bit different format today on today's video. In today's video, I'm just going to go over 3 coins in the short term I think have tremendous upside. Whether you're buying spot, swing trading, or you are leverage trading, I think these 3 coins over the next couple of weeks are going to provide major gains for people who believe in these tokens. And yes, like I said, this is a bit of a different format. I'm on a vacation. My fiance and I just got engaged about a week ago, so we're just kind of celebrating, and I am a little upset to be taking a vacation at this point in the bull market and taking a little bit of a break from the content, but we are going to have you guys covered every single day like we have been for the last month and for the last 4 years coming up next week. But in this video, I'm just going to go over quickly a few trades that I am taking over the next couple of weeks that I think have tremendous upside. So without further ado, let's jump into it in hustlepedia in the game fashion. And of course, like the video and subscribe to the channel down below if you enjoy the content on this channel. We're coming to you every single week with every single thing you need to win in this market regarding crypto gaming, AI, RWA, airdrops, anything in the crypto space. We have it covered here on In the Game. And a big shout out to our sponsors here on In the Game. And today's shout out goes to Blowfin, the best centralized exchange in the game by far. No pun intended, the channel that you're watching. But Blowfin, no KYC. There's like 300 plus pairs there that you can trade every single day. So be sure to check out Blowfin down below in the description for some sign up bonuses. But without further ado, let's jump into it. And just to show you guys on a little bit of a Italian cruise here through the Amalfi Coast this week. So it's been a little hard with the time zone adjustment, jet lag to be able to produce some content. So that is my apologies. However, there are 3 coins this week that I am really zoned in on. And I've seen so many takes on the timeline that there was a local top or that the market was going to dip over the coming weeks, where I don't really feel that way. When you're looking at the institutional interest on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, we're looking at 120K Bitcoin, $400 away from all-time highs on Ethereum. There's no reason for anyone to be bearish in this climate. The alt season index isn't tipping in the alt season perspective yet, but I do think when alt season hits, everyone that has said that alt season won't happen will have to deactivate their accounts. That is just my opinion. However, I am looking at these 3 tokens coming up over the next 2 weeks to provide major gains. Number 1, the first 2 might seem like low-hanging fruit, but the first one that I'm going to talk about in this video, we've actually been giving you guys since 60 cents. And this is 𝗙𝗲, KTA. It's trading today at $1.50, up about 200% plus ever since we gave it on this channel at 60 cents. This was my top DeFi play before Black Hole came into the market. And look, I think 𝗙𝗲 is still primed for upside. This coin has everything you want from a token in the top 100, top 200. This thing is going to climb to one of the top cryptos in the space. I am more than confident in that. And even at $1.50, it is on a dip today as I am posting this. I think this coin is primed for $3 to $5 in the short term. There is every single thing going for this token. The updates they're providing, the 𝗙𝗲 network is one of the strongest in the entire space. I am confident in this in a leverage position or a spot position. So I love 𝗙𝗲, and that's honestly already a big win in this market for us here on In the Game, as we were giving it to you guys at about $0.50, just 50 cents flat. And I think that in the short term, $2, $3, $4 is very realistic. Number 2, another one we've been giving you guys since about $27, and it seems late, but you're never late with this token, and that is Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid to me is the number 1 altcoin for this bull market. I think $100 is very realistic. However, I'm not even talking about buying spot today. It's like $46 as I check my phone. Obviously no screen on this video, so it is a bit of a different format, but just looking at the market right now on Nexus, which you can also check out down below in the description, we see Hyperliquid there at about $44.72. I think a leverage swing trade on this will be very good over the coming weeks. The reason being is they went down a couple times over the last 2 weeks, meaning downtime, like Solana. Solana over the last few years has had a lot of downtime, outages, transactions aren't going through, and that has caused a lot of FUD in the short term. Hyperliquid just had its first batch of FUD during that time period. There were trades that couldn't go through. People couldn't open or close trades. It was a mess. And at the same time, I think that we can capitalize on that FUD. And I think in the short term, we get over $50. If you were to swing trade on a leverage position on Hyperliquid, I think this will be very beneficial over the next coming weeks. So 𝗧𝗲 and Hyperliquid at this point. However, my number one trade over the coming weeks, and it's going to be a little bit of a sleeper. Not a lot of people, I know Virtual Bacon has covered it, but I've got some really good alpha on this token, and that is Block. I'm not talking about Block Games, the scam gaming project from about a year ago. Don't worry, we're not talking about that project. We're talking about Blockstreet. Blockstreet is one of the best upcoming altcoins in the entire space. They have World Liberty Fi ties. They're paired with USD1, which is the World Liberty Fi stablecoin. And if you know about World Liberty Fi, it's basically Donald Trump's organization in a way, which you might be a little scared off by seeing the Trump price action, but this is basically his crypto organization officially. And I do think that the Block token over the next coming weeks hits about 45 cents, which sounds crazy. It's 100% gain over the course of that time, but there's major catalysts coming out of this token over the next couple of weeks. And I really do think at about 22 cents, the Blockstreet token is one of the best spot, and if you can find leverage on this token, great position to be able to take. But I do just think a spot bag of Blockstreet over the course of the next coming weeks is going to literally multiply. That is what I'm seeing in the forecast in the market right now. Now, Sui's under $4. We have Tau under $400. If you watch this channel, you know I love those positions. However, as far as immediate upside, I am 100% keyed in on 𝗧𝗲, Hyperliquid, as well as what I just mentioned with Blockstreet. So, like I said, a little bit of a different format of a video. We are here on a boat in the Amalfi Coast, which I never really do this. I'm always keyed in with the content, but I just wanted to give you guys an update today to make sure we're on track for the current market. Those are the 3 trades that I have open at this point in time for immediate upside. I'm not talking about wait 6 months, a year. I'm talking about over the next couple of weeks. I think all 3 of these positions will pay off very nicely. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. If you need financial advice, call Charles Schwab. I'm 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 on In the Game. Like the video as well as subscribe to the channel down below, and I'll see you guys later this week on the channel. As always, play well, my friends, trade responsibly, and of course, stay bullish, my friends.